Okay, so now you have read The Invisible Backpack of White Privilege, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So you're about to go to some questions, and the questions are going to be asking you to do a couple of things. First, you're going to be evaluating the argument that the author was making through their satire, thinking about the rhetorical situation a little bit and some of what they used in order to accomplish their purpose. Now, obviously, satire and humor is one of the things that they used. But I'm also going to be asking you a little bit about your personal reaction to this article. Now, I am not asking this so that I can judge what you think, okay? I am asking you to do this because I want you to think about your reaction, and I want you to think about what from your life makes you react in that way. We're trying to come to an understanding of individual values. And something I really want you to start realizing is that our reactions to social and political occurrences are oftentimes, are always, because of certain aspects of our own life and experiences that lead us to react that way. From there, I'm hoping we can take the next logical step, which is to understand that people who feel differently than us because they have a different set of values and life experiences that have led them to feel differently, right? You may still disagree with them, but to just call them wrong is not academically helpful, right? We're talking academic argument here. And academically, what you've got to be able to understand is that people who believe very differently than you because of their own life circumstances. Their individual values are different from yours, which means you're not going to hear something and come to the same conclusion. So an academic argument, instead of looking at someone who believes very differently than you and screaming that they're wrong and stupid, right, and should be like you are trying to instead acknowledge the validity of what they feel and then find a way to refute their argument in a way that they might actually change what they think. Telling people that they're stupid or uneducated or dumb or wrong or immoral does not actually tend to change behavior, right? In an academic argument, we're trying to reach true understanding. So when I ask you to give some of your own reactions and feelings to the idea of white privilege, I know I've entered sensitive territory, right? I am not making a list of who thinks what things, right? That's not what I'm doing here. It actually matters very little to me what you think about this topic, right? But I want you to start evaluating why you feel a certain way about it. That's what we're trying to go for. The why we all as individuals react in certain ways to things and have individual values. So I'm going to ask you some personal questions, and yes, I'm going to read the answers to them, but it's not for judgment, and it's not for me to like change your mind if you disagree with what I happen to agree with, all right? Or if you're different from your classmates, it doesn't matter, right? This is a thinking exercise for you that I'm going to happen to lay my eyes on. So anyway, as you proceed into that, I just wanted to make sure you understood what was going on. So happy question answering.